It's going to be our intro. Ben's music vocal parody of that song.
Oh, chocolate stains, man! Don't even get me started. I already made one. Chocolate stains. I just took a dump, forgot to wipe. Chocolate stains.
Oh my goodness!
Oh yeah, I've got a few verses.
Show intro.
There it is right there. That's all you need.
Back to Hardcore Casuals. It is episode 40-freaking-7.
And it's definitely not raining outside. Or staining, for that matter.
At least we hope not.
At least we hope not, yes.
So...
It's been a hot minute.
It has been a hot minute again. We say that like every time. It's been a hot minute. But
it's been hot.
So we want to
it's been a while.
Over here.
We should introduce ourselves. I'm Jen.
Oh, I'm Ben.
I'm not Jen.
I am also not Ben.
Okay.
I also might be Josh, but not Dan.
I'm just Dan, because I got a headache now.
This is our MO, guys. We like to derail instantly. To build up dramatic tension.
Instantly, and with all of the force of an exploding volcano.
I think we're past that point. We don't derail. I think we question the existence of rails.
We push the boundaries.
We've been away from the
what
rails.
What is this?
For so long.
That should be our slogan.
That we have
push the boundaries past the rail. Hardcore casuals.
We're just standing on the side looking at other trains like, you have rails? The fuck out of here.
Oh man, why is my... Okay, hold on. I gotta put my Discord in Do Not Disturb because the Britty's Discord is blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Somebody must have woke up.
Notifications.
Noties.
All of the bloops.
Holy smokes. All right. So, are we starting with Now Playing? Do you guys want to start with Now Playing?
We should.
Have we even been gaming?
Yes.
I don't know about you guys.
There's a couple of thirsty events this past week that scared the bejesus out of everybody.
Oh my God.
We can relate to that.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So you know what? Let's start off with that because that's one of those things that everybody did. So
that's true. I like it.
We through random word of mouth had found out about The Forest, and it's a relatively cheap game. So we all decided to jump on it for some scare tactic fun and see what's up.
Oh yeah.
And I think Ben dropped a deuce in his pants whenever the first baby was flying.
Well, no, see, I've been following that game for a few years now, but it's one of those that I've only ever watched people play because I know I can't play that game. So when you finally mentioned it, I was like, oh my God, this is it. Like, we can do this. I have my group here. We can get in there, but holy shit. Yeah.
Now that makes sense. It makes sense why you threw the money at me, you and Buddy, because the first impression, no, this is not for me at all. Then I fired it up and then no, this is definitely not for me at all. Then we started playing it and I was like, nope, never would have bought this, but it's fun as hell.
I think the best way to describe it is like scare tactic Minecraft.
Yeah.
Because
not X-rated, super. Well, I don't know, mature. Oh yeah, that's true.
But there was definitely a lot of crazy going on. We're trying to figure everything out, and then found out you could craft things, and that's where the Minecraft part came in for me. But then it's we stumbled upon that cave. And then there were the weird, mutant things, and one of them had, a baby flying around, or there were just babies that were on the floor that randomly started flying through the air at you to attack you, and...
Oh, God. Demon fetuses.
Yeah. And just all of the crazy. So if you're into the random scare stuff and the whole, survival stuff, it is definitely a spot for you. We played one night of it, and just... crazy. I mean, I think towards the end we felt good because we'd found drinking water and a continual source of animals.
And then the suitcases, yeah.
But then
nobody was getting really comfortable with the bow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, the Crocs.
Yeah. How many times did you die from that crocodile?
Just once died from the crocodile.
Once, almost twice.
But the second time was close. Yeah.
A close second.
I didn't even see it. Like, I was like, what even just killed me?
Much like Buddy in Red Dead with his horse died. Listen for the crunchy noises.
Oh, man. I don't, and it's funny because I don't normally, like, I won't say I don't get scared, but I don't, to that extent, make noises like that.
So we started playing, and the downside to it is that it's only 4 players. So we had started playing in a group of 3 and a group of 2, and it doesn't drop you into the same spot. So, it's all based off of like a plane crash. But if you play different levels, different areas, like the plane crashes in a different spot. So
Right.
not everybody was in the same exact spot. We really couldn't like coordinate with each other and be like, oh, like we're on this part of the map and there's this, so go to this cave or this spot to get fresh water. It's like generated separately for each set of people. So playing around with that was a little crazy. But everything crafts the same, so at least that was good. We could just, say, oh, hey, take this stick and this skull and make a club out of it.
We're running out of food. I got some dismembered arms here that we can cook.
Oh my gosh.
Ben, I gotta say, man, you got really good at chasing down those birds and hitting them with the skull.
I know, man. I don't know what. Something just clicked. I was hungry. I needed some food, and those legs and arms weren't doing it anymore.
I was like, "Fuck that!" I went straight to cannibalism.
Yeah,
here's a leg. Let's just fucking toss it on the fire.
Me and Dan just kept finding the freaking cannibal creeper
camps. Yeah, we kept hitting their little settlements and whatever, and then shit hit the fan.
So bad.
Yeah, we found one of those too towards the end, and there was nobody in there, but we found these spears that were like awesome weapons to hunt, and you could throw and attack everything with it. Mm-hmm. And then it got dark.
Oh my god!
And like everything was good. Like we didn't get attacked. There wasn't anybody over there. We had fresh water. Like I said, we took care of a couple of animals and got that all going, and everything was awesome. And then it got dark, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, there's 2. No, there's 3. No, there's 6. Now there's 8 different guys out here, and we're
all huddled in one little hut together. Yeah. Like, please don't kill us.
Yeah, and we found out like inside of one of the huts there's like a bucket of blood. You're supposed to try to disguise yourself with, I guess. I don't know. But it turned into a fest of like, let's wait until the daylight, attack everything, take our camp back over, get food, and then go hide again. Just ugh.
Yeah, and it gets dark like fast in there. Like you say, oh, sunset's coming. I've got a few minutes, and like no, it goes pitch black like pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to tell you that book, the survival hunting book or whatever. Like there is so many crazy pages in there that it's like all the stuff to build and traps and all that.
Oh yeah.
So,
and from what I've seen in the past streams, and even what we were just looking at and discovering ourselves the other night, it's like we've barely scratched the surface of the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's like seasons to it. People are like, finding a whole bunch of like underground. Oh, it's pretty awesome. I mean, it's got a lot of potential. I'm kind of excited to keep playing it with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a night where we want to actually stream it though, because I feel like it deserves that.
Oh yeah. We can do a virtual camping in the forest.
I'm down.
Yes.
But not alone.
Oh, hell no. I'm not firing that up alone. Are you kidding me? You are out of your mind. I don't want to make noises like that by myself.
No, those noises deserve an audience.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Do we have a problem? Do we have a problem?
Oh my god.
Oh, God, it's crazy how good you are at that, Ben.
Yes.
Only for you guys.
So let's see. The forest. What else have we? We haven't really got a group game going on anymore, other than that, I guess.
Yeah, we keep talking about Borderlands, which we've got, but we haven't really dug into.
I'm just waiting for you guys.
Dan's already been through it like 6 times.
Yeah, I'm in the last DLC and probably close to finishing it.
Yeah, for
Holy
me,
shit, dude.
Yeah.
For me, it's basically going to take a time when Josh and Troy are both on together to play at the same time,
I'll
so we can
start
all
another
like,
alt.
yeah, like
I'll
so we can
gladly be in
all,
there with you guys. It's
do
a
the
lot of
thing.
fun.
yeah, because I know he's been enjoying it, and I'm like, I like it. I'll, whatever. Of course, I like it, but I haven't played that much. I don't know. I've played a lot of other things.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jen's
well,
been all over
Ben
the
and me
map.
just wrapped up Dark Souls 3, which was a hell of a trip.
Oh, what a journey! Yeah, it was fun.
Like, I'm glad we did it because it cemented that I need to play through that whole franchise now. Like, Sekiro got me sold on playing more From games, and then doing that one was like, yeah, I need to play the remaster of the first and get through the second one too. Like, for sure.
And it's a different experience when you're having the multiplayer aspect to it, just as a group.
Yep.
It's pretty awesome.
Praising
was a
that
good
sun, yo.
Oh yeah, man, that's
So-
shit's tough, but it's really rewarding.
Yeah, I stumbled across somebody today that was playing that for a couple hours, and they were in some like courtyard with a bunch of weird people roaming around chanting stuff and throwing fireballs at them.
Oh, the deacons.
I guess so. I'm not
They're
sure.
all
I didn't-
they're all like in robes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. The first time you do that fight, that was creepy as hell.
Mhm.
Yeah, speaking of random noises and getting shared skitless.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm having skittles right now.
Getting shared skitless. I love it.
Like
Anyway.
you step into that room and they're all like, doing their prayer or whatever. Then they see you and they all turn around.
I don't think I was supposed to be here.
I'm not supposed to be here today.
Has this ever happened to you? It's not Sunday.
No. Yeah, so no, I just thought about that. I thought about you guys earlier, and I was like, oh, look at this.
Yeah.
One of these days I'll
gonna
get there.
a second playthrough. Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. Like we'll gladly help you go through it. I think it's gonna be that much fun. Like to to share pay it forward. Buddy carried us through it, and that was I think what his third playthrough was saying. And yeah, like I know I'll be going back to it at some point for sure.
It's probably going to be a while. I got a good library of stuff to go through, and there's a couple other games I've watched some people play recently that I'm like, oh god, I need that in my library now.
Mm-hmm.
Doom Eternal. But anyway.
Should
Let's see
eventually
here.
get back into that too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's any other group games that we've been going into other than the usuals like O-dubs and things like that. So, Dan,
Yes.
I know you've been renovating, and your playing list other than Dark Souls is probably kind of shorter. But why don't you lead us off with what you're playing?
Aside from that, I've been just slowly chipping away at Days Gone, which I picked up during whatever summer sale they had going on for super cheap, the Days of Play sale.
Yeah,
So like I'm not far in, but like I'm really enjoying that one. It's like you had said, it's almost like a zombie Horizon Zero Dawn to a certain extent.
yeah.
But,
I need to start that.
What got me hooked on that was like without going into spoilers or anything, but I was like you have to scavenge for supplies. Like you hit these little outposts and kind of stock up on things and at one point I'm just going up to this place. It looks all quiet, and then a motorcycle drives by. Just a random NPC. But then there was a horde of zombies chasing him, which I didn't see coming. So I had to book it. Like, and it's like, you think you're safe, and then suddenly that happens, and you're totally, you're 180 and just booking it out of there, like stat, because you can't take them out. So it's fun because it's kind of it's not jump scares, but you have to be alert and kind of really, keep track of the surroundings, and the music and everything really feeds into it too.
Are they the World War Z type zombies? The ones that kind of like are fluid and build off of each other?
Kind of like it's they all work individually, like they're all there, but then the second that they all get distracted and like they all follow and start rushing something, then they turn into like this mob.
So they're more of like I'll say like a 28 Days Later zombie, where they're faster and they're not like a shambling type of whatever zombie.
I wish I could say, because I haven't played the other ones enough to tell you for sure, but if I get some footage, I'll definitely share it so you can judge.
Oh no, I was meaning the movie. I was meaning
what a great
28
movie.
Days Later. They were more like aggressive. Instead of it being like a zombie disease where people were just like decaying, it was more of an aggressive thing where they just turned in, like it was like rabies on steroids.
Yeah.
So people just started going mad and attacking and wanting to kill everybody else that was around. So it was kind of a
Yeah,
zombie.
it's kind of like that. Yeah,
Kind of like the forest.
Yeah,
yeah, very
actually,
much.
it's surprisingly accurate.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
I
on
wanna
the
get
same
into that.
theme on zombies and stuff is Graveyard Keeper, which I just picked up, which is a crap ton of fun too.
yeah.
Oh
That was
yeah.
the
it's-
Stardew looking one, right?
Yeah, the Graveyard Stardew one, and but just be ready for the grind. That game is all about grinding and crafting and 1,000 different recipes from 1,000 different like workstations. Like
Yeah.
you need this from this to go make this from this, and then like it all ties in. Like like I'm up on the wiki often just to make sure I'm not wasting my time on things, but like it's in a fun way. Like I'm genuinely like I've put hours into it already.
Nice. I know you guys were pretty heavy on the Stardew Valley when it came out and that kind of setup. So
Oh yeah.
as
Yeah, I
good
think
as you guys were pumping that whenever we were looking at the sales, I was pretty sure you were going to enjoy that one.
I haven't fired it up yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I can't figure out where I played it before, but it must have been, maybe it was a demo or something, but I know that I had it and I played it on PC at some point because I remember,
Oh,
how
did you end up buying it?
Yeah, I bought it on the PS4.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh wow, I thought you said you were getting it on the Switch.
No,
I got it
Dan
on the
said he was
Switch.
getting it on the
Yeah,
Switch.
I got on that.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Perfect game to play in bed.
It really is, but it was double the price, and I had
Yeah.
already bought it, so I was like, it's fine.
I think that sums it up for me.
Chen's going to Jen.
I was gonna say. Jen says, 2 copies later.
And yeah, I think that's it for me. Like I've got Ghost of Tsushima, which I'm gonna fire up once we're done recording. So I'll be talking about that one next episode for sure.
There's a guy, a streamer that I came across that is doing a 24-hour stream of that tomorrow.
I wish
Damn.
I had 24 hours to stream, but I don't.
Yeah, he's
Like,
he's doing this, and that's all. Like he's like, "Yep, we're gonna do this," and he's doing some stuff for charity for it too. So
that's
right
cool.
on.
That's cool.
Yeah. Damn.
crazy. Yeah, so you have to let us know how that is because I definitely want to get into it. It's
I'm sure I'll be sharing photo mode pictures and videos and whatever like all day tomorrow.
you
Oh
gonna
yeah, I've been seeing all of
you
that.
gonna do
on
any
YouTube.
streaming?
I'm gonna stream a bit tonight. If I can tomorrow night, I will too. But I mean, like evenings are really the only time that I can once the kids are asleep. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stick to it regularly and chip away at it a little bit every night.
Face cam?
I don't have one, not for the PS4, so I'll have my mic on if anyone participates, but no, not just yet.
Mm.
We're all going to be
Alright.
streaming in the same time slot. Can
Oh,
feel
really?
this coming.
Damn it.
Well, I mean,
Well,
it's
Troy
kinda,
didn't
it's
Troy
our
say the other
gaming
day that he
time slot,
had
right?
like 2 or 3 of his accounts open or 3 streams open with his one account. I'll have to look up how to do that.
Yeah,
So I can
thought there was
support all of
something
you.
can do. I
Yeah,
know there's
but
a
yeah.
guy in Ray's stream, Snoopy. He opens up his like 5 internet windows and pimps
Yep.
everybody's streams out. So
Oh, fair enough.
it can be done.
Yeah, it can be done. It's nice that he does that. I usually feel like my stream gets neglected on Saturday mornings. Like, oh,
Is that the SAG Squad day?
Yeah.
Yeah, our Fortnite morning.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
All
have
right,
you
well,
guys
Dan,
have you guys talked about the streaming yet?
Not
Or-
yet. We'll get there.
not yet. We'll get there.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna see who Dan wants to kick the can over to talk about. what they're playing.
Let's go to Ben.
Yeah. Well, that way you guys have more time to talk about your new careers. But yeah, my list is very short. I've been going hard at Elder Scrolls Online. I got my son started on it now, so it's pretty
Nice.
pretty awesome. Yeah, I made his account or his little kid's account on Stadia, and it works really well. Integrates really well. And it's having him practice reading, and we get to
So
have
are
him
you having
get to ask him
are you having a
adventures
Michael
together.
are you having like a Michael Scott moment? Are you tearing up and
Oh yeah, man, it's awesome. And he's just like gobbling it up. He's so into it.
Nice.
He's talking about it telling his mom in the morning what he's doing. He has a night blade, which is basically a rogue with dual wielding abilities, and so it's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Aside from that, it's been Dark Souls. I went hard because I wasn't expecting to
Right to
go
midnight.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
I think you've got like 40 more hours played in it, and we were playing it pretty much together. So like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where you got that extra time in, but I'm impressed.
Well, a lot of it is like the kids wake up, so I kind of just leave the PlayStation on.
Oh, right.
But yeah, it's not. It's still. I mean, it was one of those games that I knew I was going to get into, and it was worth it. It's just a great quality. We had a great time with it. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm surprised we actually got through it too.
I'm happy I finally did. I mean, it's been on my list forever. So
Main game and DLCs, yeah.
Yep.
What were you saying, John?
If anything that I've learned from Ben so far, it's that he definitely has the gaming bathroom setup going down. So I know where he got that extra 40 hours from.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Smash Brothers has taught me anything.
Right.
Shout out to Buddy. That's right.
Throne room time.
Oh man, good times. So yeah, guys. What about you? What about you, Josh? What about you, Jen?
Josh?
See, sure. So besides the usual Tuesday night streaming with Ray, Rocket League, and grinding levels with that, and doing the Saturday morning Fortnite, which this season, like a bunch of stuff's been underwater, and it's slowly coming out of water, so I'm starting to get back into it a little bit. But man, I got to tell you, there's a lot more swimming and a lot less Fortnite planned for me when the new season kicked off.
Mm-hmm.
But
Are you still dealing with all those hackers and bullshit? Because the last few times I watched, I was frustrated and I wasn't even playing.
no, I don't necessarily think it was
really
hacking.
had that one experience that was really bad.
Yeah, we haven't had too many. Luckily, I don't think we've run into too many issues of that recently, so it's been good. And we've actually had some pretty good success recently. I cannot complain. So, not this past week, but I think in between the last time we had our episode and we streamed there, we had an instance where we won 3 games in a row. And then the fourth game came in second place. Like we should have won 4 games in a row, and we didn't.
Nice.
Yeah, just technicality in a rocket launcher. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, it was one of those. We're hitting our stride pretty well. I'm feeling really comfortable about play, so it's good. But no,
Who's in your
besides that,
squad then? It's you, Jen, Ray, and who else? Is it Buddy?
Buddy, yeah.
Right on.
So it's been good. Actually, it was fun. We needed to fill in because Buddy had a last minute drop off this past week, and my kid dropped in for a couple matches and got his first taste of being on a stream and all that. So that was fun.
Oh, that was your kid.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, he did a good job. He was narrating pretty well, getting into it there with the adults.
The only issue is that he's super excitable. So it's and when he starts on a topic, he just goes. It's like doesn't take a breath.
That's awesome.
It sounds like my kid too. He's so into watching Minecraft now, but not playing it. But he knows everything about it. It's like, hey, if you want to go fight this dragon, you should do this first.
Really?
Yeah, oh my god! It's like watching myself, which is kind of funny.
That's awesome.
Like he
mini
just
sensei.
Yeah, it's like he finds the game just too complicated for now. And like Minecraft on console, I can kind of get it, but it's just he has so much fun watching a handful of streamers that he could spend the day on YouTube just watching that. But yeah, it's just fascinating.
Nice. Yeah. So
what's that game that came out? Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. Good.
I was gonna say that Minecraft Dungeons game. Have you?
I'm looking into it to pick it up for him. Yeah, like I think he's.
Yeah, I think he'd like that.
Jen will be able to give you an update.
Mm-hmm.
I was true.
Oh, that's
that.
right. Yeah. Because that's like Diablo, right? Which that's your genre right there, man.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't want to cut Josh off though.
No, yeah, you're right. I didn't want to either.
Oh no,
Go
you're
ahead,
good.
Josh. I'm sorry, bro.
So yeah. So besides those couple of things there and playing like the Fortnite streams and the Rocket League streams, and the usual grind with that, picked up a couple of games. We already talked about the Forest, so there's that. But I saw another streamer playing some stuff and decided to give Warhammer 40K a try.
Oh.
Yeah. Outside of my usual realm. But it looked like a cool thing to play around with. Yep.
Nice.
It seems very much like whenever we were playing Helldivers before, like that kind of almost like Left 4 Dead kind of camera angle.
Helldivers.
Mhm.
Nice.
So that kind of camera setup on it, but you get to pick from a number of different like warriors that you can use, and then you just kind of it drops you into a story, and you have to go try to roam around the map and kill things and unlock these doors and try to find out what's going on. And it looks like it's going to be one of those tales of despair of somebody kind of trying to double cross somebody else. I haven't got too far into it, but I've got a technomancer, whatever. So this guy that just can randomly conjure. You can right now. I can conjure in these 2 drones that'll roam around with me and start attacking everything. And then randomly, if my attack bar fills up, I can drop a turret in the middle of the map. So if I'm getting attacked from different angles or trying to run around and fight something, I can just drop a turret and run around it and let that attack stuff. So it's been fun so far.
Sounds like my guy in Borderlands. Yeah, that sounds fun. I'm watching it right now. It looks fun. It's like because I think a lot of those old games were RTS ones, so I kind of expected this one to be like that too. But it looks like it's like Diablo, but yeah, it really looks fun.
Yeah, I think right now it may still be on sale, but I think it was $20 US. So not super expensive. It was worth a try, and like I said, the guy I was watching play it whenever he was on there, I got to see like an hour or so's worth of gameplay, and it was enough to be like, all right, I'll give it a try. It'll be worth $20. I think I'm trying to remember. I remember the one thing I was a little worried about though with it was that the party size is relatively small, so I think you can only do a couple of people at a time. It's not like you can have like huge groups of people. I want to say it might even be limited to just 2 people in a group at a time. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, so it's not something like a whole crazy group can play, but it's something that you could do with a partner. So I'll have to go double check just to make sure. It might be one. I might be thinking of the wrong game. It might be able to be 4, and I'm thinking of a different one for 2 players. But it was definitely fun for the couple of levels I played into it, and not sure how the grind's going to go. It does look like there's going to be like a loot grind. Kind of unlocking all the different little pieces and parts of your character, but we'll find out.
Nice.
If anything, it'll be a fun, $20 grind until I have to get to that point where all it is grinding, where I lose my interest in most games.
Yeah,
that's Diablo for me, unfortunately.
Yep. But so there's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really started picking up on. I don't
Super Hockey. What was it called? That one?
Oh no, Super Blood Hockey.
Did you get that?
No, I thought about it and I didn't pull the trigger just yet. It's still out there.
That trailer was worth it.
I might. I think that the one time where they were, what was it? The guy was on his medical bed and the coach pulled the plug.
Oh my god!
But I digress. It's fucking embarrassing. Oh no, but I think that's pretty much it. I've bought a couple other things, but I haven't really started to play them yet. So more to come. But and then wait, I did get back. We've been dabbling back into Destiny 2 a little bit. Ray and some of his folks are starting to get some stuff going. They're getting close to having the new release here in September, which unfortunately looks like it's going to be like another $70. So I really don't want to get, but
didn't it get delayed too?
I think so. I don't know, unless September was the new date. I know I saw that there was a delay, but I don't know.
Yeah,
when.
I'm not sure. I think the September 22nd date is the new delayed date. So, but that's where we're at. So my kid was interested and started getting back into playing it. He went off the rails for a while there and stopped kind of playing much of anything dealing with video games, and was doing a lot of Pokemon Go and out walking around. And then I think one of his good friends picked up games again real quick, and so now he's back on the chase. So here we go again. But yeah, now besides Destiny 2, that's the only other thing that was outside of the prior run that we're doing here. So now off to you, Jen. Here's Jen with the weather.
Speaking of the weather, I'm about to make it rain games. I've been all over the damn place lately. I've dabbled in Minecraft Dungeons. I've dabbled in Ark, the survival game Ark. Yeah.
Minecraft dinosaurs,
Minecraft Dinosaurs.
as FFO used to call it.
Yes. Diablo 3, Destiny 2, and Rocket League, and Fortnite, and all the usual suspects, right? So
Noise.
I've also played Paper Mario, the new Paper Mario, and the Trials of Mana, finally, after buying it ages ago when it came out and never really getting into it.
I was surprised it took you that long to get into that one.
I
You're so
know,
excited for it.
It's just the gamer ADD thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm all over the place. Let's see. What do I actually want to talk about? So
Star Wars.
Mostly Star Wars.
She's like, huh?
Yeah, no. Battlefront is, yeah, and that is not no. But I did start Star Wars: The Old Republic, so that's a thing. I don't remember if that was since the last show or not.
But what are you enjoying right now? What are your top?
The
games?
The top games right now are probably Ark and Diablo. Minecraft
Nice.
Dungeons, like was mentioned a few minutes ago, is basically like a Diablo Lite with Minecraft skin on it. So there's really not a whole lot of Minecraft to it other than the way it looks. It's kind of like if you're familiar with the like the Warriors games, like Hyrule Warriors, and how
okay, cool.
it was basically a Dynasty Warriors clone, but with Zelda. Or Dragon Quest Warriors was the same way. It's kind of like that idea where like it's really a Diablo kind of game, but it looks like Minecraft, and it's super cute. It's colorful. It's got all the little Minecraft enemies. Everything is Minecraft art, and it's pretty darn fun. And I will tell you from firsthand experience, the only 4-year-old that I know loves it to death.
Yes,
So,
I think my kids will love it too.
Yeah, like he really gets a big kick out of playing it, and I played a little bit with him the other day, and like he has a big old time with it. And I think that, you know, if your children are at all interested, then definitely would recommend picking that up for them. It's fun for grown-up people too.
The grown-ups.
Grown-up people. So that's Minecraft Dungeons. Let's see. Ark has been fun. They dropped a new map recently, like within the last couple of weeks recently. So we had started a Ragnarok map on our own server, and then when we found out there was a new map, we switched to the new map.
Sorry, Thor.
It was it's really it's different. It's different. Like it is basically, it's very Minecraft with dinosaurs. Like you're dropped in and you're basically naked and in the wilderness, and you have to figure out how to survive. So you have to punch trees and get wood and start building tools, and then you can build a house, and you can tame the dinosaurs and so on and so forth. So that's been fun. That was my first face cam stream, was Ark, but my computer will barely handle it. So I had to crank the graphics down to be like potato. It almost looked like, if you're familiar with Myst from back in the day, like the original Myst game on PC, it kind of is reminiscent of that, graphically speaking, when you turn it all the way down. It's a beautiful game otherwise, if you can play it with the right graphics going, but man, I'm like streaming a potato right now. Can you even tell what's happening? But it was fun. It was a good time.
So does it have like a story or an objective?
Not really. I mean, sort of, yes. There are these big obelisk things that I think the main idea is you're supposed to develop your weapons and technology, and like, you know, you get better stuff so that you can eventually go, and I think there are bosses at these obelisks.
Oh, okay.
And that's really the idea. But for us, we've just been playing it kind of creatively, where we're kind of building our house, and then, you know, eventually we're going to go exploring because it's a new map, so we don't really know anything about where we are. We tried dropping in one part of the map, and it was cold, and there were wolves, and it was raining and nasty, and let me tell you how well that went.
I was say, what was there, cannibals?
I was going to say, yeah, it's not. What is this, the forest? Except the cold forest?
Strewn about.
It was the cold forest, yes. It was very much
Where's
the
Timmy?
cold forest. It was bad news. And we couldn't find each other. So, like, we kept trying to give each other the coordinates of where we were standing, but we would miss each other. And then he'd get eaten by a wolf, and I would get eaten by a wolf or whatever. And I eventually got hypothermia and died. And we were like, you know what?
Dysentery and cholera, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to spawn in a different part of the map now. So, yeah, Ark has been interesting. Diablo 3, I don't know. I feel like I've got a better handle on it now than I did when I played it before.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, and I've got a hardcore necro now, so that's
Look at you going hardcore and all. Nice.
I know, it's crazy. Who even am I?
Those are my next
Wait,
line.
so hardcore is like you die? Like that's
You
it?
die and you're gone, yeah.
Oh, god damn.
Pray you don't disconnect.
Right.
When you die, you're dead.
When you die in the game, you
When
die.
you die in the game, yes. Exactly.
You die in the game, for real.
In real life.
Basically, I think that's how that would feel if you die in the game hardcore. You probably feel like you've died in real life. Yeah,
You'd be losing all that time, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I can't believe that I've been doing it like as much as I have. But it's actually been fun. I know this is all stemming from Troy being like, "Let's play random games," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." I like random games.
I never do that.
Right. I like random games. I'm down. And I think he thinks I'm humoring him, but I'm like, no, it's actually, I'm good. I would tell you. I believe me. I would tell you.
So our entire group is, ooh, shiny.
Right.
Ooh, shiny.
Ooh, shiny. Yeah, he'd fit right in.
It's candy. It's candy.
He would fit right in. So that's
Are you streaming the Diablo too?
I've not been streaming Diablo. I am
that would be interesting to
horrified to stream Diablo.
That would be the one moment where she has this character all built up, and then all of a sudden permadeath happens, and then everybody has to watch.
Everyone needs to catch that, exactly.
Like on stream. Oh my god!
But I think that would be the worthwhile part of it, right? But it's just the problem that I perceive with the kind of people who would watch someone play Diablo are the kind of people who would sit there and nitpick everything that I'm doing, because I'm a little bit slower. I have to read abilities. I have to think about, things, and I don't just run and like.
What are you talking? You don't just run and fire your lasers out? Come on.
That's not really what it's not really what I meant, but I have to ponder things, right? I don't just know what things are that I need, and therefore I'm a little slower in town, and I'm just a little less,
What you do is if you're streaming that, you do that, and then you ask your chat a question, and then just let them fill up the chat and keep themselves busy while you're like, oh, that's interesting, chat. Yeah, this, what the hell potion is that?
That's not what I'm concerned about. I just don't want somebody in there trying to tell me to do like, oh, you're doing it wrong. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. What are you doing? Why are you doing it this way? Like that kind of thing. I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, just tell them to shut up.
I know. I could. I just don't want to deal with it. Okay. It's like, I don't know. I feel much more at home streaming things like Trials of Mana, where I've definitely got a good grasp on what's happening.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
And apparently we've discovered that I have an untapped talent for just narrating nothing. I was like, oh, okay, so apparently I'm good at this. I'm good at the incessant chatter thing. And I don't know where that really comes from, but I do have a tendency to kind of do that, like in my own mind for my daily life. So I think it just translates into.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect for streaming. I mean,
I was going to say the
way.
ramble is important to kind of put your personality into what you're doing.
Like who wants to tune in and then the person is just sitting there not saying anything, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I'm apparently good at filling the silence, so it seems to be working out. I'm having fun doing it. I guess this isn't really in my now playing as much as I've just kind of wandered into talking about streaming now. But Trials of Mana is fun. It stressed me right the fuck out today, and I actually switched back to Paper Mario because I was like, I need something that is not this right now. Because I got one shot killed during a boss fight, and I don't even know what happened, and it was kind of a bullshit thing. So I was like, all right, we're not playing this anymore tonight. I'm angry. I'm angry, and I'm done. So, Paper Mario is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paper Mario is awesome. It's bright. It's colorful. It's fun. It has just the right amount of challenge to the battles without being stupid. Like, at first I was a little concerned that it was just going to be easy. But it's not necessarily. So that's good. It means that I'm not going to be bored. I was hoping that they would bring it back from the travesty that was Sticker Star, and it is much, much better than Sticker Star. So, thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. But yeah, that's the two games that I've really been streaming, is Paper Mario and Trials of Mana.
Nice. I'll try to tune in more often. It's been hard lately with the renovations and everything.
I know. Yeah, I just like to give everybody a hard time because I'm like,
oh, you haven't given me a hard time. I've just intended to follow you guys and the SAG Squad and Josh's streams more often in general. It's just working at home with the 3 kids and not much free time. It's just I wish I could and actually pay attention. You
you got to take some half-hour crap breaks, man.
Yeah, apparently.
Get in there.
I do like a Canada Deuce and drop a Canada Deuce.
Oh boy.
Hey.
But I mean, I guess we can just kind of jump into talking about streaming if you guys want to.
Yeah. We definitely want to do that. We've already been chatting about it for a little while, so let's hop into that and then we'll do the other topics that we wanted to chat about there. So, I will say that the shutdown of everything has really kind of put me into trying to stream more often, or at least make a more static time frame of getting some streams done. I'm still doing a couple of random ones here and there, but I've really got Tuesday night lockdown for Rocket League with Ray and Saturday morning lockdown for Fortnite with Ray. But I'm starting to get some stuff, and actually earlier today I had a conversation with my lovely wife, who kind of gave me the, well, yeah, you can do that talk, which I was kind of surprised at, because it would be a situation of, oh, hey, I want to play more games online.
Nice.
Which usually doesn't go over too well, but
yeah,
I think whenever I said like, oh, it works out pretty well, and this happens, and blah blah blah, and it might be something you could, maybe build up to a point where you can get paid for it. And she was like, oh, okay. So who knows?
Do it.
Yeah. So I may be working a little further into that. I didn't put a lot of effort into it as if it were going to do something to do. And even at this point right now, it's something I think will be great and fun to do. And I like, the crowd interaction. A lot of the people that I view right now stream wise, like I try to get in there and chat with a lot of different people and kind of build those relationships up. And it's funny, there's a number of chats that I'm in where I look at or hang out for an hour or so daily. and there's 5-6 people or more in those chats that I end up like chatting with frequently, or the whole chat is less about the game and more about the community.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
and that's what something I would like to try to go and build. I mean, the games are fun, and I would enjoy playing the games and trying to bring in people for that audience too. But at the same point, I also like some of the random conversations that end up going on with that.
Oh yeah.
So, some friends that actually Jen got to meet here recently. We've talked about Sir Crispy Bacon, who streams for 4 hours a day and plays nothing but Rocket League.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But he's one of these guys that, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, he has tournaments that anybody who's into the stream can join and play. Every day from like the last hour of his stream is follower games. So he'll put out a username, password, and make all sorts of silly games, that custom games and stuff to play with people and have a good time. And, they have a pretty good setup, but he's got a good community of people that talk. I mean, the last couple of days has been random food talk. So
nice.
And poking fun at the British people in chat for their love of beans, beans on toast, and things of that nature.
Right. That's a thing, right?
Yeah. So
that's awesome. I mean, that's what people. I mean, when I watch a streamer, that's kind of ultimately the goal, is to develop a relationship with that person. So that's awesome that he's taken that time to actually, go in and do that.
Yeah, and it's been interesting too, because you find out weird stuff, or people get interested in you more than you'd expect them to. I was randomly, I can't remember where I found the two at. All right. So I was doing some beard care here recently, and one of the spots that was in there, it's like has a group of people kind of associated with it. And one of them shared a link to this thing called the Unity Gaming Project. And it's a bunch of, pretty decent sized Discord with a bunch of people in there that are trying to get stuff going. And I followed one of the streams, and it turns out to be these two people that are dating. They've been dating for a long period of time. He's Scottish and she's Spanish, and they live in Barcelona and stream.
What?
Yep. But they're both big into like horror film stuff. So they, like the last couple of days, they've streamed like the Blair Witch game and Resident Evil and stuff like that. But he's also like, they're both also into pro wrestling stuff. So every time that they have somebody come into their chat that they recognize, they're like, "Oh, so-and-so, get in here." And they'll play like a 15-second clip of some pro wrestler's entrance music and like make it a big deal that people are coming in.
Wow.
But it's a fun little thing. So they started asking me questions about whatever. And so I got on the topic of magic. And so they had me like give them some of my video clips off of my YouTube. And one of the days they put two of my clips on their channel, because they do like a half-hour run-up to gameplay, and that half hour is nothing but them chatting about everything that's going on and everything like that. And so, like, they were like, "Oh, what do you got?" And so I sent them something, and like, "Oh," so now like they're trying to egg me into doing more stuff for them and playing around with it. And I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, dude, that last trick you put on YouTube was awesome.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I was trying to get in for them. So there you go. But no, but it's funny, like, they're talking about everybody else's stuff, what they got going on, and they have like stream points set up, and it's all like they have a big whiteboard in the background, so they keep track of who subs and who follows, and you can cash in your stream points to have one of them try to draw something on the whiteboard that stays there every week, and they take pictures of their whiteboard every week and post it in their Discord so people can see all the stuff that's out there and anything they may have missed that got drawn on it from the week prior. And
oh shit,
they make a big production out of it, and it's kind of a fun time to be around.
Have you linked that before? That sounds awesome.
I think so. Look for the one. It's Riff versus Raff.
Nice.
And if not, I'll shoot you a link next time they pop on. But
oh yeah,
it's a good time. It's a fun time. So. But it's stuff like that where they're definitely leaning heavily on their community for stuff, and they get away with a good half hour plus of chatting before they even start playing the game, and they have some bots built into it. They have they're Resident Evil fans, so they have a Nemesis fight where you can, in the chat, throw in like a Nemesis fight, like exclamation point, and it will automate a fight with you to see if you beat the Nemesis or not. And they did that Friday with some other stuff, and whoever ended up being the first person to get the automated thing that they beat the Nemesis, they gave them a free copy of a game that they had come out. So they had like a download code for it. So they're doing stuff like that. So fun stuff. Like that's the kind of good stuff I like in the communities that are out there. Yeah. I mean, some of it's gameplay and that's fine, but there are some other people out there that, they turn on the gameplay and all it is somebody sitting there not talking.
Right.
And it's gameplay. And those I don't tend to stay around a lot unless they have like really riveting gameplay or they're like really good at something.
Pro level, yeah.
Yeah, like pro level, crazy.
How long have those two been streaming? It sounds like they've got like an awesome setup. Or have they worked on it for a while? Or the dynamic of that stream sounds so enticing.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long it's been. I haven't quite hit them up with that question, but they play really well together. So it's been fun.
Nice.
So that, and you can mess around with them. The guy that does everything, he's also a kind of a fitness buff at certain points. So they have stuff built in there where you can make them do squats. Stop playing the game, do squats.
That's awesome.
Somebody joked around the other day that that they didn't know, but based off of their points, like they put in the mini game in Final Fantasy VII just for them. And started poking fun at him, saying he was doing the cloud squat game that he had.
Oh, hell yeah. That shit was funny. Nice.
Yeah. So it's all good. But yeah, I found a couple people here recently, and today was interestingly fun, or actually the last 2 days, because I was watching them, and they're kind of smaller streaming group, but they get a good 20, 30 people that are in there on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. And yesterday we were watching them, and this guy dropped in, and all of a sudden it was like, so-and-so is raiding with 149 people.
Wow.
Yeah, so their stream went from like 30 people to 170 some, like off the rip, and then that went crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, and so today I found that guy, and he's all over the map. He's from like Sweden, and but he was playing Paper Mario, and then he was playing Dark Souls, and then he was playing like some other stuff, and he was the one that's doing the charity thing tomorrow. And but then he raided somebody else earlier today, and that he brought like 170 some people into that person's chat. So,
oh shit! Sorry, man. What does the rating do? What is that again?
So it's like if you're in a stream, and like say for instance, I'm running a stream, and I've got 30 people that are watching me. Mm-hmm. I, as the administrator of that stream, I can be like, hey, right now, I've got Ben over here who's starting to do some streaming. I want Ben's channel to take off a bit. I want you guys to see what Ben's doing. Go show Ben some love. Here we go. Click a button, and it takes anybody who wants to go. It gives you the option whether you want to. It'll automatically port everybody there into your stream.
Oh, that's awesome.
They call it raid. Yeah. So there have been people that randomly, you're a streamer that randomly gets 10, 12, 15 people on the regular, and then all of a sudden your stream jumps because you now have like
exposure and everything.
Yeah, you just gained 100 new followers, and any follower or streamer time goals or whatever goals you might have. You might jam in some of those. Some of those people might drop in and hit like Twitch Prime subs on your stuff, and it can be a big boom and if you're trying to build it as a community or business. So
nice,
awesome times. It's pretty cool whenever stuff like that happens, or you really get to see somebody like that take off.
Yeah, man.
I need one of those to drop into mine.
I got raided the first time the other night. I got excited because it popped up and said I was getting raided, and it was 3 people. But you know what? It was 3 people I didn't have at that time. So
yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
So it was my first raid.
Yeah, bro. Congrats, dude.
Thanks, Big Bucks 2019. It's a guy from the Beard community.
Yeah.
But he saw it was on, and that was the thing. Like, if your friend is on, or you have somebody that you want to check out, whatever, you could very easily just be like, "Oh, hey, there's this person. Check it out." Boom, and
Nice.
take your viewing party into their party. So
Exciting times, guys. I'm super excited for you guys. So, Josh, are you planning on getting a face cam too?
I don't know. I mean, it's a maybe. I know I've been looking at the capture card here and there, and I'm wondering if my laptop's going to be able to run everything. So I don't know if I'm going to get it and then try it and see if everything's awesome, and then maybe so, maybe no. But
right on.
I think I'm going to give it a shot. If worse comes to worse, then it's $150 or so that I'll burn on a capture card, and if it's that bad, it's an external one, I can probably turn around and sell it. So, but we'll give it a go.
Yeah, boy.
Mm-hmm. About you, Jen?
What?
You're awful quiet over there about the streaming.
Well, you've been talking.
I know.
The whole time.
I was waiting for you to hop in and be like, "Oh yeah, and this happened, and this is awesome too."
Yeah, hop in through the wall of Josh talking.
Never stopped you before.
What ifs?
Stream Wars.
Hearts.
Right.
Episode 0.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't exactly had like
hearts in the chat.
I'm so happy when
Go
you
ahead.
said the Doritos in the chat. Oh man, that made me so happy.
I'm sorry, Jen. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't even know what to say now.
Well, talk to us about you actually streaming and what you've done.
I mean, I know that well, yeah. Okay, so fine. I'm actually streaming with a face cam now, a grown-up streamer. It seems to work really well with my Switch. I'm trying to figure it out for the PlayStation. I think we've got the key. I just need to actually plug it back in and figure it out. The problem right now is I keep having to crawl under the desk and rearrange the wires every time I have to experiment with stuff because, it's the only way that I have to do it. So it's just a little bit of a pain. Once I get one thing set up, I kind of go with it. But I am officially affiliated as of, my God, what day was that?
Friday, because weren't you talking about it Saturday morning?
Was it Friday?
I think so.
Maybe it was. It was either Thursday or Friday.
I don't know, but I don't pay attention to your stream, so I wouldn't know.
I know you really don't. Amen, mister. Yeah, I think it was Thursday. I don't know. It was a Trials of Mana stream because I was like, man, I don't know if anybody's actually going to watch this game, but I kind of want to stream it. So I fired up, my stream, and it was kind of good. I had a couple of random people drop in who came out there specifically to watch someone play Trials of Mana. I was like, well, thank you for picking me because, I'm sure there were at least a couple of other options. But that was the one that got me my affiliate status. So now I can officially get subs and bits and donations and all that stuff. I can get paid. I've actually got a little bit of money sitting in my Twitch revenue right now. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so exciting.
And that was whenever I got Onimusha, and I had that 3 days or so whenever I was laid off and I was streaming, and that the one guy showed up and he was like, oh my God, somebody's playing this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It felt like one of those random games that I was like, I don't know. It's probably not a popular game right now, but
it can work in your favor.
Yeah. So it would have had to have been Thursday because I was affiliated before I got Paper Mario. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Anyway, whatever. So I've been trying to like get established there. I'm concerned about this for myself because like Josh is Mr. Networking and he has all these beardy friends and all these Unity gaming people, and I am not that good at finding the new people and winning the new people over.
You don't have to win them over. You just got to find them.
I'm just not.
And you don't really have to find those specific people. You just have a moment where you say, hey, I'm doing this. And some people will join in. And then a lot of times those community people, if you have a couple people that show up randomly, you just acknowledge them. And then a lot of
you got to build up your community, not Josh's community.
Oh, I know. That's not what I meant. It's just he's way better at networking in general, as a general concept, than I am, right? So it's like I'm just worried about my own ability to like grow.
You'll get there. You'll figure it out as you go along.
You just got to be
you just started too.
Just be Jen, and it'll happen.
Yep. Agreed with Josh.
Yeah, we'll see what it do. I at least have a couple of people that I've inherited from the SAG squad that'll show up and hang out with me. So it's helpful to have somebody in the chat to at least talk to you occasionally, because otherwise you really are just talking to yourself, which I'm okay at, but it is better when you have someone else. Trials of Mana is really good for random, like, what is even happening in this game right now moments, because the dialogue is so cheesy and some of the voice acting is really suspect. So, you have things to talk about while you're there. But yeah, it's better to have people.
Huge tracts of land.
Shush. You shush about my huge tracts of land. That's not what's bringing the boys to the yard. Although maybe if I had them hanging out a little more, it would help. I don't know. Just saying.
Oh my god!
Thanks, Monty Python.
Dang it!
It's a good segue to our.
Yeah. So anyway, in I guess an adjustment. Unless Jen, do you have more stuff you want to go over with that?
Not really. Come watch my stream.
Yeah. Plug it.
Yogasaurus.
Yeah. Twitch.tv/Yogasaurus. Yoga like yoga, Saurus like the dinosaur.
Jen, right? Josh? Is that what you...
No, it's just Yogasaurus.
She cut it down to just Yogasaurus. It's no longer Yogasaurus Jen on there. So
yeah, just on Twitch.
Yep.
Maybe if I put the Jen back in my name, people would be like, "Oh, I think she might be a girl."
There you go. But no, in general, I would say if you get an opportunity, man, go out there, find a community, find a couple people that you think are awesome, follow them, and then just get in there and chat. Be yourself, have a good time. It leads to other people, and other people start watching you, and vice versa, and you really get those good relationships in there and people to chat with and have a good time with. So
that's good advice.
Yeah. So
I mean, that's what you did, right? You got all these, you got Epi and all that. You developed a relationship there, and they followed you then too.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the relationships I've developed.
Yeah.
Just because of that one random day when I dropped into Bacon's stream. Although, I mean, technically it started when Epi raided Ray many ages ago, but
that's true. Yeah, actually, it's thanks to Ray, all of this has happened.
Yes, that is very true.
Because I didn't know anything about Epi, and I was playing Rocket League with him one morning, and I guess Epi went off stream at the end of his stream and dropped in the Ray's chat, and he got raided, and then so Ray wasn't able to stream one morning, and I was like, oh, let me go check out this guy's channel, and then it went from there. And so I started watching him, and that turned into watching Bacon, and that turned into watching this person and that person, and just all the crazy. So, but anyway, yeah. So that's all the good parts of streaming. And then there are some other parts of streaming I guess we could get to. So I know, Ben, you were doing a bunch of research on this, weren't you?
Yeah. What's that, Jen?
I was going to say, I think we may have winded enough.
We can save that. Yeah, we can save that for a future episode. I know we're trying to get back on track to a 3-skin schedule. I think we're talking about.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, with that being the case, then do
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
for
we'll
streamers.
We'll have
Enjoy
some juicy
topics.
topics. Yeah, follow Jen and Josh on Twitch and Dan on Sashimi. If you're gonna start that,
On his sashimis.
Goes
On
to
the
sashimi.
Yeah, the sushis and the sashimis and the tunas.
I'm so scared, man. I don't know if I should buy it or not.
Well, come watch me. You'll see.
Yeah,
either way.
well, it's not about whether I want to
to
play it. It's whether it's going to consume my life. What's your freestyle?
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, my copy came in late, so I'm glad I got it today. I'm gonna go at least put an hour into it now.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, my friends. It was wonderful. Thanks for sharing all those good stuff, man. I'm excited for you guys.
Oh yeah.
The first steps have been taken.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I know. I'm really excited about it. I'm actually having a really
should
good
be,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's a good time. You know, I wasn't sure how I would feel about it after actually getting in and trying to do it, but I'm liking it because
Jen has respect.
It's what I
Oh man, that's true.
I have.
She reallocated her stat points.
I know,
Working
right?
out. She's got a good build.
Charisma.
When y'all met
In the
me,
positive.
yeah, when you all met me, did you think that I would be on a face cam talking to potentially random people? Ever?
Nope.
Oh no, maybe,
Ever.
but then we started developing the dynamic, you know, and it's really streaming is just, you know, we became a community, and that's what you just got to do on camera now, and you've got your style, and it's gonna take off. So, good job, guys.
One can hope.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think we're good then.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Thanks
for joining us, guys, ladies and gentlemen. It's been Stream Wars.
And thanks for stopping by.
Next episode will not be 3 months away.
Yeah, we promise
sure.
we're gonna get better.
We'll have juicy, relevant topics.
Yes.
Take it
Alrighty,
easy, guys.
Take it easy.
See ya.
Bye bye.